one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man from the University of Auburn, their rookie quarterback.
And how about this young man? And this is one of those times when coaches have told us, hey, everyone gets a chance to earn an opportunity, and you didn't really believe them? Well, it's true here. He's been one of the surprises of training camp, and now they're giving him his shot to be their starting quarterback.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Now a handoff up the middle. Shepard. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Fighting through pressure.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And they'll send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. So here come the Ravens now ready to get the football for the first time. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's the second down and 4.
Now Young.
Right back to Pitts again.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Second and a couple.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now here's Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Young to throw it. Touchdown! A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Young will set to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
5 yards on the play.
Young. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Young working out of the gun. Got his man. It's Williams.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Young.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
They go play action. Young. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Young.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Off play action. Benedict. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession. Here's 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Up the middle they go. It's Shepard. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Shepard. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. Give him 2 on the play there, and it's good enough for a first down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Shepard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Now back to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. Edwards. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Hooks. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Baltimore.
They'll run on first down. Hooks.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Back-to-back nice play. That time at a first down.
And the Ravens first down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fielded just inside the 30. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. He can't get him down. And he's got some space here. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
On 3rd down, Brooks. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 5. Got his man complete over the middle. It's done. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's done. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On play action, they'll throw.
That is into the hands of Coleman downfield.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. And a quick throw here that's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle they go. Hooks.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment. Defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now Edwards off the play fake.
That complete to Downs.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's Williams on the catch. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Hooks. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Hooks. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Edwards now. From the gun, he'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Baltimore.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. In motion, the tight end. To throw is Edwards, operating from the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun, Edwards.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the 1st half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throw left side complete. That's done. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Shepard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Shepard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Desperados get a bit closer.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So the drive there took 6 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Kicking team.
And that flag accepted.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Edwards.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Edwards. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens add 6 to their lead.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Back out comes San Antonio. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 3. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And they bring their punter out there now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Taken from just outside the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
75 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Ravens.
Right back to him on first down.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Hooks. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. Hooks. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Edwards. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Back out comes San Antonio. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and a couple.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
He'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 11. This is Coleman with a grab. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 33. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's done.
2nd and 7.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's the 2nd and 7. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And he is going to lose yardage here. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Edwards.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The Ravens on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hooks. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3rd and 9 here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hooks shreds the tackle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Hooks. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.